You guys, where's my tripod? It's the tiniest little thing. And in that way, that's incredible. But why can't I? I'm a really accomplished loser of things. You know, like I could lose probably anything. I'm posting about Lyme disease now. And I didn't do that for a long time because it was scary. And now I'm posting about it. Constantly in my videos about my flare-up, I will be like, I don't know, but maybe we can do anything with this. So I don't know if I'll edit that out or I'll keep it. Maybe it'll prove stressful and unpredictable. Or maybe it'll be like so magical, wonderful, and make me feel so seen, heard, and magical and wonderful in this life. I don't know the truth, and I won't know until I continue to put myself out there. Like, do I do YouTube videos? I took a medication, I have to eat some. Fuck. God damn it, I didn't take my probiotics earlier. I'm on a new regimen right now while we do a pulsing treatment. Speaking of forgetting, if you don't know, I'm an actor, and part of acting is remembering stuff. And I have been worse with my lines while in treatment. And that, in general, has been an obstacle for me since dealing with Lyme on a greater scale. But then at certain points, I've found my way through that. But I've found my way through that best in like theater, where you do it at a certain point so many times. I feel like some people I work with like will learn the lines like right before, but then they don't mess them up during because they just want to like be super fresh, and then they find it and I'll be like, ah.
Yeah? You like that?
Yeah.
Somebody put me in one of those schools.
The schools where they teach how to do this. Not school, Milan.
Put me in one of those schools. That is awesome.
It's the butter. What is it? It's half the butterflies.
Wings. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Somebody, don't put him in a school. Make him a teacher in a school. That doesn't.
Hide the school. Hide the kids.
Hide the school.
You camouflage it. You paint it blue like the sky.
Hide the school. It's under one big parachute.
All the kids are holding it down.
On the outside. There you go.
Right.
That's fine.
Okay, so steady if this is love.
Yeah.
Why did no one tell me the pain that I would feel?
Yep, and then I would just go a little softer on the head voice.
Yeah.
Pain that I would feel. Two.
Pain that I would feel.
Yes, that sounds great.
Great. It's the evening, and I felt this yesterday too. I feel so disoriented. I feel dizzy. I'm feeling kind of confused. I'm feeling a little slurred, like it's harder to speak. I'm trying to learn my lines. And I had a little trouble in my audition earlier because of that too, which that's normal from like nerves and stuff too, but it felt like something was wrong with my mouth. I feel like I'm gonna pass out like every time I stand, and my body just hurts or feels weird. But I have a really cool audition tomorrow, and it's in person, and I really want to be able to like feel prepared. But I'm just having trouble learning it right now. Hey, I'm about to have a therapy session, and by God, she gives me homework. I want to do it, but it's like 30 minutes before every session I remember I had homework. Feeling very achy lately. I had a lot of trouble sleeping last night, but my recovery score on my Whoop has never been higher. So it's hard to say. I have not been excelling at taking everything on time, taking my medication on time, taking my probiotics, my prebiotics, my all that stuff. You know, and I set alarms today. And let's see how we're doing. I'm gonna take my probiotic right now. You're gonna come with me. Seed. I love to work with you. You will keep me from immense gastrointestinal despair on my Lyme disease, bartonella, and babesiosis treatment. Thanks. Love and light. Does this little green thing? Oh, it does. Hey. So this camera has always had a mic with it. So what's kind of nice about this is that my mom is staying with me right now. It's 12:16 a.m. I can be less disruptive to her. I could theoretically clip it, but I think that feels weirder. I'd rather hold this little fuzzy thing in my hand. I think that's more fun. And at the end of the day, it's really just all about fun. Must have said this at some point, but my mom is staying with me while I'm in treatment right now because my partner is in London working on a very exciting job. It's very exciting. But as a result, we kind of planned this treatment course. We planned it while I'm filming a series, which is theoretically ambitious. It also means that I can afford treatment. Lyme disease treatment is not particularly insurance friendly, and it's not any kind of like wild modality. It's just medicine. Insurance thinks that I'm just tired. I say this, mind you, from like a very privileged place, but like just when you continue to contextualize yourself within the world, you're like, dang, people get to do like cool stuff with their money. No better thing to spend my money on, but also, damn, there's way cooler things to spend your money on. I'm very lucky that my mom has the opportunity to come stay with me right now, which like I know most people don't have that opportunity. And when I was struggling with this in high school, my mom was really there for me, but also could never have had this level of flexibility. So I'm very grateful for where I'm at in my life and where she's at in her life, and various factors that have afforded us the opportunity for me to have the support that I'm able to receive at this time. Being chronically ill in general, but I think dealing with a controversial disease, a disease where people gaslight you a lot, and a disease where it can be really hard to find the right treatment, and you have to go to a bunch of different people, and you go to a bunch of different people, and you just want to bash your head against a wall all the time. It can be a really isolating experience. It can be really lonely, and I'm a very fortunate person to have people in my life. Even the best people, like, it can be hard to feel like anyone actually understands what you're talking about or going through, which I guess is, you know, the crux of recording any of this or talking about any of this, is just to be like, wow, you're not alone. I'm not alone. But even still, like, everyone's journey with tick-borne illnesses is so different, and it feels like it's just the never-ending smorgasbord of symptoms. You know, I went to a ultrasound for my kidneys the other day because I have a history of passing kidney stones and dormant kidney stones in my kidneys, which is like so cool and fun, and a really fun, cool thing to do when you're 17 years old. Over the past flare-up period of time, have been experiencing a lot of flank pain and a lot of tenderness and aching, a lot of stuff that feels really specific to my knowledge of kidney pain. They ultrasounded my kidneys, and the report is that they don't even look like there's stones in there anymore. And while she was doing the exam, it was painful, like while she was doing it, like not like horrible, but I was just like, ugh, hurts. This is just like one small example of a really constant thing that a lot of people with Lyme disease experience. You know, Lyme disease and kidneys, that's a crossover I'm not deeply versed on, besides the fact that I have, you know, experience with kidney stones and stuff in the past, and I have Lyme disease. It's not come up a lot as much as, like, you know, going to the pulmonologist, neurologist, etc. This is all to say, when you get those results, you're like, sick. I'm so happy my kidneys are healthy. That's great. Why do my kidneys hurt? Why are my organs hurting? That's weird. It was just one of those things, and I was really frustrated right after, not because my kidneys are healthy, but because why are my kidneys hurting? What does that have to do with anything? And I just immediately was struck with this feeling of, oh yeah, I forgot how much this sucks. I forgot how much it sucks to go from like doctor to doctor to doctor. I went to an audiologist a couple weeks ago because I do have symptoms of hearing loss in my right ear. My hearing is within normal range, which is thrilling. That's exciting. My ears are clear. There's nothing going on. The eardrum is great. The eardrum is great. Everything's fine. And I feel like I have something crawling around in my ear. Don't tell me I have a bug or something. My ears. There's nothing in my ears. There's nothing in my ears. Pressure test, this, that, the third. There's a lot of searching done. If anyone tries to tell me that I have a bug in my ear, I swear to God, I don't have a bug in my ear. I have consistent pressure and muffling. That's just fun and super fun. I love it. I have kind of a crazy week ahead. I have not really, like, given myself that truth. I think it's a truth I don't want to face. Just so tired all the time. But I think I'm going to my voice teacher / vocal director's house maybe 5 times over the next week. I leave in like a week and a half for like a month. Do I need to start packing like now? Have I gotten all my questions out? Good night. So I always forget to do any kind of outro, thanks for watching kind of thing. So, hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate it so much. If you're a person who suffers from chronic illness, tick-borne illness, dysautonomia, POTS, all those kinds of things, if you have questions about what it is that I deal with, experience, etc., ask them. Comments below. Follow me for more. You can follow me on Instagram. You can do whatever you want. That's what's really incredible about the power of free will. Okay, thanks. Love you. Bye.